welcome to Storytime here at Riverside Regional Library. And guess what? I am Miss A. I'm so glad you guys could join me today. So today we are going to talk about winter animals. Do you guys know any winter animals? You do? Well, I have some special guests today that are going to help us read some stories. So, do you guys know what this is? Do you guys know what this is? It's a bunny rabbit. You're right. So, in the winter, bunnies go into their little holes for the winter too. Hi, Mr. Bunny. How are you today? Doing good? Awesome. Can you say hi to all our friends out there? Oh, can you guys wave back? Good job. Well, Mr. Bunny, I hope you are up to the challenge of helping us read today. Do you think you can do that? You do? Awesome. Well, let's see some of your other friends. Oh, and some of our stories today, we have Mr. Frog. He's been on some of our other story times. Hi, Mr. Frog. How are you today? You're doing well, I see. Yes. Are you ready for the winter? You are? Well, can you give a big wave out to our friends today? Oh, nice. So, Mr. Frog is going to help us read some stories today. You are? Oh, I am excited. Let's see what other friends we have. Some other winter friends in the winter you may see are deer. Yes, deer go in hibernation as well. And hibernation is where animals go to hunker down for the winter. So, what do you guys see on our deer here? What are these? Spots, you're right. So, Mr. Deer, you were here in December for our story time. You were, yes. Can you give a wave? Can you guys wave to our deer today? Oh, nice. Good waves. Oh, let's see who our last friend. And one of the big animals that hibernate in the winter are bears. Yes. Do you like hibernating in the winter, Bear? Oh, you do? That sure is awesome. Yes. Are you ready to read some stories today with our friends? You are? Awesome. Let's find out what our first book is today. This one is Snuggle Down Deep by Diane O'Hannison and illustrated by Emily Bornoff. It's wintertime, it's slumber time. Cubs waddle to their den, and Mama Bear will keep them warm till springtime comes again. Cuddled nose to nose and cheek to cheek, they nuzzle down, snuggle down, and snuggle down deep. Squirrels make nests with leaves and grass, then squish up in a ball. They love to take long winter naps when fluffy snowflakes fall. Curled up, nose to nose, cheek to cheek, they nuzzle down and snuggle down deep. Can you guys point to your nose? Good job. Can you point to your cheek? Good job. And you guys can help me read too. Oh, tiny mice. They dig tunnels to stay warm in chilly weather. They build their homes beneath the ground, working hard together. They're tucked in, nose to nose, cheek to cheek, and they nuzzle down, snuggle down deep. Can you guys count the mice with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Turtles doze below the pond while snow swirls overhead. The sticky, muddy bottom makes a cozy turtle bed. Puddle nose to nose, cheek to cheek. They nuzzle down, snuggle down, and snuggle down deep. Oh, pine tree branches make a roof just right for white-tailed deer. In frosty weather, you might find a family gathered here, nestled nose to nose, cheek to cheek. They nuzzle down, snuggle down deep. Oh, when freezing rain comes pouring down, what do frog friends do? They leap inside a hollow log, 2 by 2 by 2. They pressed up nose to nose, cheek to cheek. They nuzzle down, snuggle down deep. Blustery winds send bunnies hopping toward big banks of snow. It's their secret hiding place, a bunny bungalow. Bundled nose to nose, cheek to cheek, they nuzzle down, snuggle down deep. Chipmunks fill their puffy cheeks with acorns for the nest. When winter comes, they're ready for a long, relaxing rest. Huddled nose to nose, cheek to cheek, they nuzzle down, snuggle down deep. What's deep below the frozen ground? A winter home for skunks. Collecting bits of twigs and sticks, they load their toasty bunks. They burrowed nose to nose, cheek to cheek, and they nuzzle down, snuggle down deep. Peekaboo! Raccoons see you from deep inside the tree. They stay right here all winter long, as comfy as can be. They're rolled up, nose to nose, cheek to cheek. They nuzzle down, snuggle down deep. It's wintertime, a quiet time. No creatures left in sight. You see any creatures? They are all dreaming, snoozing, snoring through each morning, noon, and night. And guess what? They are settled nose to nose, cheek to cheek. They nuzzle down, snuggle down, right to sleep. The end. That was a great book. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Yeah. Let's find out what our next book is. This one is A Loud Winter's Nap by Katie Hudson. Tortoise had just snuggled in for his long winter's nap when chirped Robin. Would you like to join our singing class? No, grumbled Tortoise. I was trying to sleep. Tortoise, he didn't like winter. Well, why not? Chirped Robin. They just don't, said Tortoise, and he packed up and left in search of a quieter home. Tortoise snuggled down in his new bed. He was just about to close his eyes when tap, 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 tap. Hiya, Tortoise. Would you like to make some ice sculptures with me? Asked Rabbit. No, groaned Tortoise. I was trying to sleep. Tortoises don't like the winter. Well, why not? Asked Rabbit. They just don't, said Tortoise, and he packed his bags up again. So Tortoise trudged through the snow and found a new napping spot. Again, Tortoise snuggled down in his new bed. He was just about to close his eyes when... Thud, pat, thud! Hey, Tortoise, yeah, would you like to play in our snowball fight? Asked Squirrel. No, Tortoise said. I'm trying to sleep. Tortoises don't like winter. Well, why not? Asked Squirrel. Oh, they just don't, said Tortoise. Tortoise doesn't like winter, does he, guys? Oh, why would anyone want to stay awake for winter? Oh. He was tired and cold and needed to find a quieter place to sleep. Tortoise decided to move to higher ground. Again, Tortoise snuggled down in his new bed, and he was just about to close his eyes when... someone else disturbs him? Da-da-da-da-da-da, bounce, bounce! Oh no! Tortoise he's sliding down the tree. Kerplunk! I do not like winter, Tortoise said. So Tortoise, he hiked up a big snowy hill, and behind a small tree, Tortoise found a flat piece of wood. It was the perfect spot for napping. He snuggled down in his new bed and was about to close his eyes, but... Whoosh! Whoa! Oh my, what is he on? He's on his sled. He's fighting down the hill. As Tortoise whizzed along, he couldn't help smiling. Well, maybe winter isn't so bad, he thought. And as he flew off his sled and through the air, he couldn't help giggling. Maybe winter is more than cold and snow, he thought. Whee! Whee! Woo! And as he slid across the ice, he realized he had been so wrong. That night, Tortoise skated, slid, and spun with his friends late into the night. He wasn't tired or cold. Look at all the fun they're having. And maybe some tortoises could like winter after all. The end. Oh, that silly tortoise. He's so funny. So winter does have fun things to do. Let's go to our last book. This one is about Bear Snores On by Carmen Wilson and Jane Chapman. In a cave in the woods, in his deep, dark lair, through the long, cold winter sleeps, a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap, with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day and he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl and the night sound growls, but the bear snores on. Can you guys do a snore? Let me hear your snore. Oh, that's a good one. An itty bitty mouse, pitter pat, tiptoe, creep crawls into the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks. Ooh, it's too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. "Oh, Mouse," says Hare, "long time no see. So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Popcorn. Mouse sips wee slurps and hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by. He sniffs the air. Oh, I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share. I've brought honey nuts, Badger says with a grin. Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in. And they nibble and they munch with a chew and a chomp and a crunch. But guess what? The bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter through the door. Mole mutters, oh, what a night. What a storm, twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they twitter, they chat and they chitter. But guess what? The bear still snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire and mouse seasons the stew. Then a small pepper flake, makes the bear achoo! He blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes. Can you guys freeze like a statue? Good job. And the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. Oh no, they've wakened the bear. You've snuck in my lair and you've had all this fun. But me, I was sleeping and I've had none. And he whimpers and he moans and he wails and he groans. And the bear just blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, don't fret, don't fuss, look, see, we can pop more corn and brew more tea. The bear was sad, he was left out. Bear gulps and bear gobbles, he sighs with delight, then he spins tall tales through the blistering night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp clear dawn, bear can't sleep. But his friends snore on. The end. Those were some fun stories today about some winter animals that you can find outside. So I hope you guys enjoyed story time today, and don't forget to sign up for winter reading, and I will put the ISBN numbers on the tag with this post so you guys can record that you guys read with me today. So I hope you guys had a good story time, and I will see you next week. Bye guys!